we're going to see how to start learning SEO without having any knowledge at all. Okay, I'm not going to go technicals. Okay, because there are a lot of technical videos already available online, because I want to give you like a good head start, so you even know what to search and what to look for when you start writing and all those things. Okay, on 2018 and 19, okay, before that for like 8 years I used to like from college time as well, I used to try like blogs, a lot of things. Accidentally I learned these things. Okay, it's not like purposely I learned these things. But anyways, on 2018 to 2019, I was working, but uh, there is like a small sort of like a, not a fear I would say, but a bit of like a concern, like let's say I leave my job, and then if I look back, there isn't anything apart from a resume or CV to back up, or to back up my knowledge, or like to my, of course knowledge stays with me, but like to show to the world what I know or what I can share with the world. There isn't anything. If I need, I can try explaining my thing, but people have very less time, right? Like how much time I can take to explain all my things. Okay, so that's where I mean, this is just a bit of like a personal story, so I want to share, so you see how, why and how it's possible for you as well. Yeah, on 2019 I decided with my friend, and I said that, bro, I have been writing in Medium and LinkedIn and all. I'm thinking of like starting like my own blog. Then he said that, but also like at the time, right, it's like spending money for these time and all those things. I need to think carefully whether is it something I wanted to do. So with a bit of hesitation, I started. Okay, I mean, I started. Then after I have some consulting project, personal like software projects and all those things, I don't write consistently and all. But there was like only like a few attempts I did that started bringing me, um, traffics and all those things. Okay, so that's like a short story. So I wanted to show you, without doing a lot of technical SEOs and all those things, how I was able to generate traffic, and then whether I try to make what are all the benefits I get through these, and all those things. Okay, so so I 2019 I started. Okay, the first goal is, right, when you wanted to write, you shouldn't worry about this term at all, this SEO and all those things. You don't need to worry about this term at all. The first things what you wanted to do is that you wanted to just write. But how do you choose write? All the advanced things I have presented here. But the basic, okay, no, sorry, it's here. But the basic things is that there are people. Yeah, I mean, for example, when I started the first article, I wrote it in Medium, but I bring it from Medium to here is this one. It's like, what's the difference between double click manager, search, bid manager, exchange? Okay, the question itself is a bit confusing, right? This is the confusion a lot of team in people in the advertising space, they get confused. I wrote down this question and then try to write like deeper, and not like say deeper answers, provide us, because this is the same question I asked myself. So I prepared all the information I have got to uh, to provide a clarity to myself, and then I got the thing clearly. So when I got the thing clearly, so this is the same question others might have as well. Yeah, so I wrote down there. Then also this questions people is like, sometimes people who are starting in the career, they will have a questions about what's the difference between digital marketing and analytics. Okay, there is always an overlap, but in some companies, not in the small companies, in the big companies, there is, for a marketer there is a separate role, and then for an analyst there is a separate role. Okay, so this goes into detail about that. There are like multiple things. Okay, so your first goal is should be like, what are the things people have been asking you, what are the value you have been adding into their doubts or learnings and all those things. That's the first thing you wanted to write in. Okay, so you share your knowledge. Okay, we're still not going into SEO, huh? Just remember. So you start like writing a knowledge articles and all those things. Okay, and then when you write things, you don't want it to go like something like, for example, like like simple keywords. For example, like I want to write for like email marketing, or like how does SEO works. No, you go for something, some specific things, because everybody is going to be writing this ultimate gate, deep gate, and all those things. It's very hard to compete with the marketers. Yeah. And maybe you are learning this SEO not even for marketing industry or something. Maybe for example, olive oil. You wanted to, you can't just write about like things like benefits of olive oil. Everybody writes about it and everybody have it, but you want to go a longer version of like some specific thing. Can I use olive oil to um, relieve my pain, relieve pain in the back? I don't know whether I put the proper grammar or not. This is very specific, right? When you're writing something for your product, it's going to be very specific. People will be searching all over these things. And then, for example, I mean, I don't want to go too deeper, but I think you get the idea, right? So you can write contents like this. These are specific. Maybe you know more about them. Not everybody know about them. Or maybe everybody is giving very like a short answer to this thing, but you wanted to go provide like a 360 overview of like why you should use, when you can use, what time you can, what brand you can use, what you shouldn't do, you should do, blah 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 blah, and what happens when you use it when it's like in a hot weather or in a winter. You go on. Yeah. So if you go like that, because people are looking for specific values, okay, that's your first thing. Then after similar like this, I mean, in a one article you will not get it. I wrote like 5, 10 articles. Then you will see like something will start working out. Then what you can do is that you can start interlink that article to other articles. So this article, after I wrote, it was good ranking and all those things. I connected this article to another article I wrote. Okay, this is not like something I did it on when I write this itself. Maybe after a few months or a year, when I'm writing these things, I'm looking for what are the other places where I can connect this article, so this get an exposure from the existing article which people are like reading. Yeah, so similar like that. I sometimes when I not always, but like whenever things are related, I come here and then I try to like try to like connect them. Okay, for example, let's say when after I wrote these things, I think I gave some interlinking from here to another one. Yeah, I did. Okay, let's not digital comparison of website optimization tool. This also I wrote it. Yeah, so um you have to give an extra exposure. You can provide this interlinks. Okay, and then there is, I think a lot of people have told about you these things, right? Backlinks, backlinks, backlinks. Don't worry about these things. When you're starting, you don't even need all these things. When honestly, when I like write all these things, I don't think I went to any websites to interlink anything. I did added my websites into my social profiles and other places which I have inventories. For example, in the channel, I did like added here this kind of things. Yes, okay, this kind of things. Yes, but like doing like an additional job just to do all these things. It's not needed when you start. Okay, so the 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 starting point, yeah, the starting point is that it's like you just wanted to like jump into it and then see how everything reacts. When you do that itself, you automatically get like different different new thoughts. And then for example, you will see, you will start writing, and then you will see your website is not even like ranking, and then you will see then you will start to like search. My website is not even ranking on the in the first page even when I put my website. Then then in the Google results you will find that, oh, you need to cite your sitemap. And then people will be saying that, okay, can you make sure this is done, that is done. You will start move on. Yeah, that's the best way to learn. Okay, for sure, you can't keep doing a lot of courses and then try to do. The best way to learn is that you practice it. So you start something, you write about it, and then go. And also when you write about it, spend more of your time, like 80% of your time, or like 70% of the time, like 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 writing your content. Once you cross through like 5 to 10 articles, then you go on. So when I started it, I mean, this is not my main uh, my revenue incoming, or like my livelihood. So I just wanted to share what I have learned. So I started few things. Then after that, I didn't even write for a few years. Whenever I get like because especially when you're doing like work, consulting and all those things, you will have a lot of other priorities, so you want to do that. So but when you have ample of time for you to think and all those things, that's the best time to write. But yeah, this is a good time to remind this as well. So when you're like busy, right, at the time you don't need, I mean, you will not have a peace of mind to write. At the time what you can do is that that's the time you can come and then check your analytics and then see or your search console and then see what is working and what is not working. Then you can try to optimize them. For example, just now we saw app search. Yeah, this one, right? When I okay, let's open this. Not exactly this one, or not. Okay, I learned through from the experience like this with this interlinking. So I was thinking I can't always interlink any into everything. Yeah, I mean, if possible I can. Then I find out that this interlinking has been helping me, so I created a static footer itself. The footer, s- I put it like whichever the main things which I wanted to get ranking. So every article which I have put it on the footer, not a lot of traffic, but it's better than when it not even getting um, impressions in the Google search. After I put these things here, it works out. Yeah. So when I don't have time to write, I can come here and do all these small things. So I'll be like maybe like browsing in my LinkedIn or reading about something. At the time they will tell you, oh, when you Google currently has made some changes in the SEO, or like in the SEO this is something I worked out. For example, recently some guy has told me, oh, you need to put like latest year. So what I do is that if I had time, what I will do is that I will just go here and I will edit the post. Okay, I mean, this one is the 2019 is currently is in the link itself. So if I change it in the existing index, will have, you see here, I changed this to 2020 the year. So now I wanted to do 2022 or I wanted to do 2023 because the years provides Google a bit signal of like a relevance. Of course, they have this publish date, but if you want to do some hacky thing, change this publish date, you can change as well if you want. That provides you Google that it's the latest article. Yeah. Okay. Similarly, for localized pages, people told me if you wanted to rank in different countries, you need to, or in a single country, you need to put that localized keyword there. For example, they share that when you have a currency, uh, for example, when you have currency, this uh, gives you so they recommended, so you put some localized currency, localized region. When you're putting like city like Kuala Lumpur, you just want to put Malaysia as well there. So you will start to it will start thinking, Google thinking, okay, there is some location keywords also present there. Okay, it's not exact, but everybody's is things are hypothesis. It's your hypothesis, you test it and then you see whether it works or not. Okay, I hope this this gives you an idea. I know I didn't share technical things, but the technical things are here. But my focus is that I want to give you a head start how you can start it, because SEO again is something like Excel. In if you learn, or I can say a blog, it's like your personal branding. Yeah, it's an online business card. If you have it and then put your knowledge there, people will find it. Actually, yeah, just to share my personal stories, it's not a boasting. It's like there are companies reached out to me and then telling that, hey, I will pay you some money, can you write about us? You seems like you have knowledge in this space, can you write about us? And then there are some companies who can ask me for my consultation. There are some people, I mean, if I open my chat, if I not open private things, and I have this chat, right? A lot of people are different questions and all those things. This gives you a more idea on what you can do in your life, blah blah blah. Yeah, like what I'm doing these videos. All right. Thank you. Please subscribe. If there is any questions, ask me.